Two Regular Girls. Welcome to today's episode of our monthly meal planning prep.
We finished our meal plan for the month of March and we're standing here at our local H-E-B ready to grocery shop.
But before we do that, we're going to talk about a few benefits to monthly meal prepping. The first one, if you're a full-time mom that's working and have a baby such as this, you know how difficult it is to prepare meals. So by meal prepping, you get a month's worth of meals and you get to cut down on the amount of time that it takes each day to prepare them.
A second benefit that I personally love myself is that it cuts the guessing game out of your meal planning for the month because everything is planned out for you already. And my favorite is that it gives you variety in what you're going to eat for the month. So there's not a guessing game and you always have something nutritious to feed your family for the month.
And another benefit is that this is very cost effective. You know how important it is to feed your family a healthy and nutritious meal, and if you're busy, you're running to and fro trying to figure out what you're gonna eat, you don't know, so you go out to eat. So by having your meals ready-made, it's gonna cut down on the cost of the meals. So let's go inside and take a look at some of the produce and the ingredients. Produce section at H-E-B, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to pick out your produce. So, for example, with an avocado, you're going to want this to not be too hard and not be too soft. For instance, I wouldn't pick this one because it's really hard. But, this one right here. See the give? You want a little bit of a give, but not too much, or else it's dark on the inside, and that means it's rotten. Also, when thinking about the produce, you want to go through your senses, right? Does it feel good? Does it look good? Does it smell good? So you can't really smell an avocado, but take this tomato, for example. If you smell it, it smells really delicious. So this is actually one that I would pick out for our meal prep. So when going through, don't be afraid to kind of look through the bottom and look through the back to see what they have available. So for one of our chicken dishes, we're going to use some chili sauce. But one of the things that we make sure we do is look at the ingredients to make sure that there's no high fructose corn syrup. So, see that right there? That's the third on the list. So that means that there are two other ingredients that beat it in weight. So it's really high. You don't want that at all, actually. So we're going to try to find one that is without the high fructose corn syrup. Let's see, Heinz. Sometimes the H-E-B brand will have it, and I don't see it, so our good friend Ross is going to have to hook us up with that. Chicken breasts that I bought from H-E-B this morning that they so kindly packaged for us. And I'm wrapping up the rest of the Fiesta lime chicken. So I've already cut up halves here. And I'm gonna grab, excuse me, Tara, the slippery, and we're gonna come in here and actually put the halves in the bags. But first we're gonna make a pit stop to Allison. She is our menu expert, and she's gonna tell you a little bit about how she determines what we're gonna make for the 16 days.
So we're, clean eaters in this house, and Ember and I are. So we wanted to really just have a clean and healthy menu for everybody to pick from and feed their families for the week, or the month. So basically, it's a long process. It takes about 3 or 4 weeks to plan the whole thing out. And I do a lot of research online via Pinterest, which is probably my favorite vehicle to find great recipes that are healthy, and also Google. And so, I just look to see what ingredients are in the recipes. If we have to substitute to make it clean, we can. For instance, or some of the paleo things, we need to use coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. So we can make those slight modifications to make it healthier for us to eat. And then I just, put it all together in a menu for everybody to see. And then once that's done, we send the invites out. And so that's what we're doing here today, is we all get together and we make these wonderful, beautiful, healthy, clean freezer meals.
Oh, well that's awesome. It's her favorite. Also,
So I didn't know anybody here. I saw the post on our community page. Thought it'd be fun to come and spend one whole day cooking to save a lot of time during the week. We all work and have kids and typical stuff, and we're all trying to eat better, make healthy food. So this is a quick solution to make new friends and get great food.
So Tara, tell me first of all how you found out about 2RegularGirls meals, and then what made you decide to
I saw it on the Facebook page for the neighborhood, and I was thinking what a great idea because I have a disability. I have MS, so some days I can't put a meal together for my kids, and I have 3 kids, so I was like, this would be great. I can, whether I have a good day or a bad day, I'll be able to pull something out of the freezer and use it, and my kids will eat something healthy other than SpaghettiOs or that's great. Something else that's quick.
Right? So you brought your daughter today too?
I did, because she was my helper.
And she's how old?
14.
And her name is Reese, and she was great help. So, and you felt comfortable bringing her, you think she learned some stuff?
Absolutely, because then she can see how the stuff is made and see what,
And she actually had her first experience of touching raw
fish,
right?
yes. She was upset at first because I don't cook a lot of fish.
Sure.
Because I didn't grow up eating fish, so I just don't buy it, I don't cook it. So she was like, I don't like it. It's not that you don't like it, you haven't tried it.
Yeah.
So, and it's my fault because I haven't made it. So, and everybody's saying how delicious it is, so this is perfect.
So maybe now that she's touched it, she'll actually try it.
She won't be afraid of it.
All right.
That's what I'm hoping.
Thank you so much for being here.
Well, I'm glad you guys got together. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that for my
That was like the best. So we finished our 16 freezer meals for the day, and we just want to thank you guys for coming out and sharing this experience with us. We actually have one cooking right here in the crock pot for tonight's dinner. We look forward to hearing your responses on how you think the meals went and how they tasted, and we just want to invite you out again. So, Allison?
Yes. So remember that this is about keeping you eating healthy and not having you, have a guessing game of what you're going to have to eat each night. You're going to have something different, and we're so excited for you, and we can't wait to hear your reactions. And it's also, you're going to spend so much more time with your family now. You're not going to be spending it in the kitchen. It's so exciting for you. So enjoy that time, that extra time that you're going to have. And if you have any health goals or anything that we can help you with, we run 21-day challenges, and we're going to be holding our next one in March. So if you have any questions at all, please contact Ember and I.
Word on the street.
Word on the street? The word on the street is Felix is getting paid $0 an hour for this fantastic filming that he is doing. Now, I would contend that it's at least worth, I don't know, minimum wage. But some folks would apparently disagree. I don't know if I can argue with those folks. That's really not my place to say. However, I would expect at least minimum wage for my brother Felix. Can I at least get minimum wage for my brother Felix? It shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. But apparently, it's not happening. This needs to happen. This is a public service message from Vinny Stevens.